welcome back to another video. If you don't know how to read a title, then you don't know what this is. But this is going to be a Ben Drowned X reader. And yes, I am aware that I've done a Ben Drowned X reader like a couple, like 2 videos ago. And do I care? No, because this is my channel, not yours. Anyways, this is going to be a series. It's going to be a pretty long series, so prepare yourself for me shooting out a bunch of videos on Ben Drowned. Anyways, let's get into the video. God, that sounded cringy. Wyan's POV. I was in my room getting dressed for school. I dreaded going to school. I grabbed my bag and walked out of the house. I lived alone because my parents left me. I would really like to not talk about how they left me. I really just want to stay home and play on my laptop because I actually have friends online. Let me introduce myself. I totally forgot about that. Hi, I'm Ryan Ellen. I have if this is in your description, sorry, but I'm just gonna do a description of kind of what I look like. And I may or may not do a face reveal. I'm not going to do a face reveal, but I am going to do somewhat of a face reveal. So yeah. I have red and black hair and brown eyes. I'm bullied at school. Always have ever since my parents left me. I made it to school and tried to avoid the popular group, aka the Queen Sluts and the King Fuckboys. We love that. I was close to getting into my classroom, about half an inch, and I would have been in the classroom. When I was yanked to the floor, I said, "Just hit me." I said. They chuckled then, and I feel pain in my arm. I felt blood coming from something pricked my skin. I looked down and saw cuts. They were opened, and there was staring in arms. There was nothing in it anymore. Then I felt another one of my arms. I saw there was another strain in my other arm. I was tired of using my arms to take it out, but one of the fuckboys pushed me on one of my cuts. Stop fighting back. The one that took my smearing out of my arm, like hell I would stop fighting back, slut. I yelled. I don't normally yell, but what they were trying to do pissed me off. Be quiet or you get the rest of it, the other boy said. Do it. It would be better. I would better be off dead than deal with your shit every day. I looked down. I said, looking down. You heard the girl. Give her the rest. As the boy holding my arm said. Got it. It sounded like they were cut off. I couldn't look up, but I was starting to fade into black. I'm gonna just do 2 chapters per video because this is like 12 chapters, and that's if I do 2 math, I'm going to only have to do 6 videos. And yeah, so I'm just going to be doing 2 chapters per video. Deal with it, my friends. Anyways, I was walking around the outside of the forest when I saw lose POV. Is it? No, that's a. I don't know. Anyways, I was walking around the outside of the forest when I saw a school. I decided to go and see what was at the school. I walked around the school and I heard yelling. I couldn't understand what the people were saying. I looked from the outside and saw a girl. I'm sorry. I'm tired. I saw there was a girl with red and black hair. She looked familiar. She said something. I couldn't understand them. I then saw that they pulled out a few streams. They were gonna make her overdose. I was pissed. They would do that. I don't even know the girl. I'm fixing to save her. They were about to stick the stream in her arm again, and they were fixing to say something when I broke through the glass. I grabbed the boy that had the stream. I think that's what it is. Anyways, and the boy holding her arm. I started to punch them, and they got knocked out. I turned around to the girl where the girls were. I turned around to the girls were still there. One of them walked up to me. One of them walked up to me. You're handsome. This makes me want to gag. Anyways, you're handsome. Why don't you come with me to the janitor's closet and we can have some fun? So that girl can I cut her off by slamming her against a locker, causing a dent from the locker. Oh great, your face messed up the locker. You're gonna pay for that. Oh, and do you think you got away with trying to kill her? I asked. The only girl that was still here and up here and nodded up a smirk. You get that? You get that? I yelled. Sorry. I yelled, looking up at the camera. Forgot about the camera now. I said, smirking. I grabbed the girl. It jumped out of the window. Oh, and I made my way in the woods again. I'll have to get Ben to mess up the camera footage a little. I soon made it to the mansion and walked in. Lou, why do you have a wait? Is that YN? Wait, this is YN? That can't be YN. And that can't be YN. Would never get bullied. You sure about that? Oh yeah, sorry if you hear any like slurping and like a bunch of sound effect, like clashing and stuff in the background. That's because my rats. Anyways, YN would never get bullied, I mumbled. Jeff sighed. Are you sure about that? He asked me, looking at YN. I nodded. I walked up to EJ's room. EJ, I need your help, I said as I walked up into his room. What is it, Lou? Lou, he asked, walking up to me. I need help healing her. As I said as I placed her on the bed. Sorry. Do you know what happened? He asked while looking at the girl. Girl, not that much. All I know is that some group of kids tried to make her overdose at school. She passed out. I don't really know if the stuff took effect yet. I said, looking down. Well, judging by the cuts on her arms and bruises on her stomach shows that it has been happening a lot. Do you know her name? He asked me. No, not yet, I mumbled as I sat down. Oh, do you know how many they struck her with? He asked. That's the question that I hated to answer. I think either 4 or 3. I looked up at him, and she is just knocked out. If that's how many she had all at once. Okay, good. She didn't overdose. But if she had another one stuck in, then she would have been hell. Oh, he said as he put some IVs in her arm. I stood up, walked out the room. I went downstairs and saw Ben. Ben was playing on the TV. So Lou, I heard from Jeff you brought a human here. Is that correct? He asked, still watching the TV. Yes. I said. I sat by him. Better not let Slender find out, he said. I chuckled. Tell me what let me try that again. Tell me what kids. Oh God, I'm never doing that again. Okay, I'm just gonna do this in a normal voice because God, I regret that. Tell me what kids. Slender then up and appeared out of nowhere, which caused me to jump and fall on top of Ben. We do not ship this, okay? What the fuck, Lou? Ben yelled, pushing me off of him. I just chuckled. I just gotta go see what you kids are hiding from. I'm gonna go see what you kids are hiding from me, Slender said, chuckling. I turned to stop him, but he just disappeared. And that is part 1, I guess. I'm just gonna call it part 1. Anyways, yeah. Look out for part 2. Yeah. I don't really know how to end this, but hope you guys liked it. Bye.